Alright, so good morning everyone, welcome back to ChippysCouch. Today we return for a little more Thorium, and now today's episode is going to be a fun one. We're going to be finishing up the new Hell armor and weapons, and then also we're potentially taking on a new boss. And I say new boss, if you played Thorium before, you've seen the boss, but if you haven't, well, you are potentially in for a good surprise. Now, I use the word potentially here because, you know, I want to keep it factual. Potentially, we do a new boss. Potentially, I go on a tangent, we talk about Chicken Run 2 for 10 minutes. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. Listen, I hit record. We go with the flow. So, hey, welcome back. It's Monday. Hope you all had a fantastic weekend. My weekend was very good, although very strange. I feel like I haven't actually had a weekend because it was the fastest weekend in existence. I can't remember a weekend that went by so fast as this one. And why did it go by fast? No idea. Just one of those days. So, yeah, let's get started then. The first thing we're going to do is finish up the hell stuff. And to finish up the hell stuff, I think we needed silk. Now, you lot let me know that I can actually buy cobwebs from the architect, and you were correct. Somebody said it's the third in the shop, so this is what they meant. So we're going to buy some cobwebs, rather than going underground, you know, Peter Panning it up. Its name's not Peter Pan, it's Peter Parker. That's okay. We need to make cloth, so we'll make a bunch of that. Let's make a whole bunch, and then let's have a little look at weapons. Now, off camera, I went and grabbed a bit more hellstone, but I don't even think we needed it. After the episode was done, I was like, oh, I'm going to be productive today. I'm just going to go quickly wrap stuff up and get it ready for the next episode. It wasn't hellstone I needed. It was cloth. Okay, so the first thing we're going to make is the bongos. Very iconic. Let's make that. Let's just go through and make all the cool stuff. The hot horn. Let's make it. Let's give it a go. What is this? A magma racket. This is cool. Hellstone as well. We'll grab it. So maybe it was really good I grabbed Hellstone. Like, this has actually been quite profitable. Now, I actually can't remember which ones we made because I chested them. So let's pull them back out. It's the leggings we need. Bam. Done. Done, done, done. And is there any other weapons that we can craft? I think that's it from just memory. Like, I don't remember this though, so clearly memory's not that great. Right, so currently we have 19 defense, and our set bonus is Symphonic Critical Strikes ring a bell over your head, slowing all nearby enemies briefly. Move it over. 23 defense, and the set bonus is Inspiration Notes that drop are twice as potent and increases your symphonic damage briefly. And then also, yeah, the helmet or the hat gives inspirational regen improvements by 5%, which is almost as good as liking the video and subscribing if you're new. You thought I was gone. No. Business James lives on, right? He's noticed a decline and he's back. So that is the bomb.com. Right, let's test out these new weapons then. I'm going to move over from the ladybugs because I don't want bad luck. I don't know how this mod manages bad luck, but listen, I don't need it. So, we'll start with the hot horn. Releases a forceful spinning flame vibration. Whoa! I quite like that. That is not bad. Did we just... Oh, we killed a ladybird, didn't we? Or a ladybug. What do you call them? Do you call them ladybirds or ladybugs? And are they the same thing? I'm actually doubting it now. Yeah, that's quite cool. So the bongos. This is the bongos. This is pretty chill. So, bang the bongos, dealing damage to all nearby enemies, and it gives you movement speed 2. And then the vibrant magma racket releases a superheated flame toot. Attacks might singe the target. Oh, that isn't what I expected it was going to be. That's quite cool. Now, there was a Thorium setting I was meant to turn on before this episode, and I've completely forgotten to do it. So, to the person that lets me know, I apologize. But there's a setting in Thorium where it will tell you exactly what type of damage it is with Bard. So, like, it'll be like wind or string, and it just makes it easier, rather than me guessing what an instrument is. Right, so that's all done. We're being productive today. That's right. We got Monday Madness. Funnily enough, this is the first Monday episode we've done, because the past 2 Mondays not even been here. So, right. Viscount. That's the next boss. Now, it turns out that these unholy shards, which I did not read, said a tier of the blood moon. You get them during a blood moon. Go figure, right? So I had a little look, and apparently you can make a bloody tier. So this is usually something that you would get during a blood moon to summon in the next one in vanilla Terraria. You can just make your own. So let me grab some blood. Get some blood. Get some stars. Go on, mate. Right. Grab some of that, and we'll go to a demon altar, and we'll get it all ready. But yeah, weekend was a really good weekend. We went for a meal, as I said, for Courtney's dad's birthday, and the meal was very nice. I had a steak, and it was thebomb.com. It was fantastic. It was one of the best steaks I think I've ever had in my entire life. I'm not gonna lie. And then on the Sunday, we went for a Christmas-themed afternoon tea. Now, the thing with this Christmas-themed afternoon tea is we did have it booked before Christmas, as the name suggests, but it turned out that Courtney got the virus like a day before, so we rebooked it. But apparently, because this Christmas-themed thing was so popular, they just extended it into January. So we got it rebooked, and it was actually really nice. It was quite cool. It didn't actually seem that Christmas-themed, like, in retrospect, like, but do you know what it was? It was the jam that they served with the scone. It was so Christmassy. It was like, it was Christmas in the mouth. You know what I'm talking about? Like, when they spice it right, that's what that was. But it was good. It was really good. I've never been for an afternoon tea before, which sounds, I don't even know, and hear me out here, Americans. I ain't putting you down. Do Americans know what afternoon tea is? I should probably explain it, because I didn't know it all that well as a concept anyway, and I'm English. So it's essentially something you go for lunch at like 11 or 12. So I guess you could go later. I guess you could go in the afternoon, actually. You know, it's in the name. And it's like a little picky dinner. So you get little sandwiches, and you get little treats, and you get a scone or a scone, and you get like a pot tea. It's very English, which is why I think it's not a thing in America. But it might be. Okay, Blood Moon is rising. So I figure we just have to kill some enemies. This is good, because people have been asking me why I haven't killed Patchwerk. Now, to the people that don't know why I didn't kill Patchwerk, you didn't watch to the end of episode 1. He's a monster. He's massive. So I've not been bothering with him. This gives us a good chance to actually test out these weapons, which is quite nice. I remember loving the bongos back in the day, so I figure I'm just probably going to love the bongos even more. That is Patchwerk dead. So from that, we got Suspicious Moisturizer Bottle. Equipable, makes your hands nice and cracked. Summons a necrotic hand to hang out with you. So it's a pet. Oh, interesting. Interesting. We didn't have the little cloud, but I turned it off for the thumbnail and never brought it back. There's a weapon called the Grave Buster. Gosh, that is sick. That's so cool. And it even comes with its own relic. Look at that. Patchwerk's getting a lot of love here. So I'm wondering how many enemies... No, it's not many. So, all right, okay. I was going to say, I wonder how many enemies we need to kill to get the unholy shards, but yeah, it's not many at all. So this is good. Right, I'll crack on with this then. I don't even know, I don't even think I should, actually. I don't think I need to farm that many. I think it's like 5, if that. So I've just noticed, and it might be because of the filter, the inspiration things that are dropping, are they now different because of the armor? I think they are, right? Because we were getting green ones, and now they're orange. Interesting. Cool. So I think that's probably it. Right, let's go grab some potions. What is that? Abomination. Oh my gosh. Abomination looks quite cool. Let's go grab some potions and we'll do Viscount. Or we'll get it started. Viscount's a really cool fight, and if I remember correctly, it's one of the fights I put into the Tmodloader trailer that me and Chaos made, because I like it that much. It's very aesthetic. I think it's because it comes with its own boss arena. I kind of just like put it on a bit of a pedestal, because I would say, and I don't mean to be mean, because I really like Thorium, but I would never say that Thorium's strong point are its bosses. Some bosses are better than others, but you know, if you're gonna play the boss mod, I hate to say it, but it's got to be Calamity, right? I don't know why I hate to say it. I think it's because Calamity's very popular. And, you know, and some people would be like, mention the mod of redemption. I love it when you kill the chicken. But I agree. I like killing the chicken as well. That was a weird voice I just used. Interesting. Interesting. Listen, I don't think that's how you sound. I should be very clear. You probably sound very deep like this, I'm sure. I'm wondering then, like, are we just going to be able to... I feel powerful. I feel like we're going to absolutely smash this. And my point was, do you think we're just going to smash Viscount? I don't want to go in too cocky, though. And clearly, I'm being cocky today. I've already given 2 false voices for people. What even is this? Also, today, the grand construction of the road outside my house has fully begun. And I'm just looking out now, and they've finished half a path. So that's good. Yeah, we also didn't have paths. It wasn't just the road. We were lacking paths, but that's okay. The path thing didn't bother me, because it was still a path. It just didn't look great. It's not really an issue. But yeah, they've done one side of the road, but not my side. Oh, no, they have. Oh, look at that. Sorry. Sorry, I know you can't look at it, but they've laid it all out, and they're going to steamroll it. That's right. Nice. So this is the Viscount arena. Viscount. Like the biscuit. Do we build a platform for this? I would say so. Let's do a middle platform. Not a very big one, but let's do something so that we can at least reset our flight. Just look at it though. Look at like the dripping blood coming from the ceiling. It's so cool. Although gotta be careful. YouTube might get mad. There or there? I think that's in line. That looks right. So over the weekend, I actually played quite a bit of Breath of the Wild. I am super hooked on that game. For a little bit, I kind of wasn't as hooked. I knew it. Sorry, I just want to say this. I knew that this hand was going to be the thing that points you towards the arena. Am I right in that? Am I correct? Because when we got it, I was like, gosh, it reminds me so much of that pointer you used to get that you'd have to buy. Is that right, or is it not? Because it's pointing up. So maybe I am wrong. Should we follow it real quick? Let's do this. Okay, here's the hand. Let's see what it points at. I'm actually so curious now. Okay, so it's looking normal. It's looking normal. It hasn't made a pointing gesture yet. Okay, let's continue down. Huh, interesting. But if we get closer to the arena, does it point towards that? Now I'm really confused. No, it's gotta be the thing that points at the arena. Oh, look at that! Oh, love it! So, that's great. Oh, that's so cool. To the people that are just listening to the audio, which is quite a few people, the little hand pet we got just made like a little like surfer waving. I don't know, what would you call that hand gesture? I don't know. It's the, I didn't know you were cool like that hand gesture. That's what I call it. Yeah, look at it. It's going. Now I'm so confused. What was it pointing at? Was it pointing at enemies? One of you will know, and you can let me know in the comments. Anyway, that was a bit of a detour. Breath of the Wild. Yeah, Breath of the Wild's great. I did not expect to get as hooked on it as I have. Because I tried to replay it a couple of years ago. And I just couldn't click with it again. And I loved the game when I first played it. But yeah, now I'm like running around collecting shrines. I feel like I'm like ticking boxes off a list though, but I don't think that's a big problem. So yeah, what are you pointing at? What are you? Is it the enemy? Is that what you're pointing at? Oh, it was. Ah, interesting. Okay, now we know. Right. Let's give this a go. Buff up. Technical names turned on. What did I just click? Oh, okay, cool. Right, Viscount, let's go. Great fight. So if I remember right, this actually gives you an item that lets you turn into a bat. Something like that. Let me turn off the mini-map. So for this fight, if I remember right, it's just a case of just bouncing backwards and forwards and trying to be conscious of the attacks that also wall bounce. Okay, let's make sure we're using multiple things. Where did my thing go? Oh, it's here. So let's use this as well. I want to make sure I'm actually like utilizing Bard if possible. So far, fight's going pretty good. But we do have to be careful. So that blood there deals 56 damage. This is the thing with Barge, and it's a Barge. What am I talking about? this is the thing with Bard. You do have to be very conscious of the fact that your defense is lower compared to some other classes. But in a way, that's just Mage, right? Okay, we didn't get hit that time. I want to say, I've played Breath of the Wild for a good number of hours. I still can't beat a Lionel. I'm really embarrassed by that. How do you beat a Lionel? I debated Googling it. They're just so scary. I'm like, there's that one part with the, what I would consider the first dungeon, because most people go there first. The one where you have to get the lightning arrows, and there's a Lionel on the hill. Now, you can kill that Lionel if you want. I never have done. I just get panicked, and I steal the arrows. But I think that's probably what you meant to do, to be fair. You meant to probably come back and take it out later, but anyway. Atari's barking because he's seen the men working on the road. So if you hear Atari barking, he's just window watching. This is classic Atari behavior, and we love him for it. Jesus, so that does 170 damage getting hit by that boulder attack. So if we do a refight, which is probably likely, right, we're going to have to make sure we are well clear of that attack. Now, I'm sure there was probably a little indicator of when that was going to happen. We're going to have to make sure that we follow that. But it's going all right so far. The thing is, if I can try and not get hit too much in between the boulder attacks, where I lose all my health, we've got a... Okay. We've got a chance to regen it, but we did that then. We've got 18 seconds left on a heal, and it's now summoning tiny little bats. So this is not ideal. Oh, gosh. It's a good fight, though. It's a very good fight. I really enjoy that. I can't wait to redo it. I'm already psyched to redo it. That's ace. That's how you know it's a good boss fight, to be honest. And it's pretty good. You know what Calamity has over Thorium's bosses? This is the real difference. And to be honest, it don't really matter when you're watching me on YouTube, because, listen, I'm talking over it. It's the boss music. You just can't rival Calamity's boss music. It's just the bomb.com. And I say that a lot, but it actually is the bomb.com. So before we go into this, I am going to make some like campfires and such. So I'm being a little irresponsible. So interestingly, I can't seem to place one of these. Now I'm wondering if it's because it's in the confines of the arena. Like, can I place it here? Oh yeah, it's fine. Is it got something to do with the dripping blood? Is it maybe like a special block? Probably so, right? But anyway, we got heart lanterns. We've also got campfires. We kind of already had campfires anyway. The arena gives you them. So, you know, I can't claim full responsibility for that. Now, I've just realized I left the unholy shards. So I'm going to go grab them. But one thing I did want to say, today is episode 10 of a Let's Play. And I used to say back in the day that was kind of a special episode. Because by episode 10, you're finding your groove with the series. You know, you're finding your groove with the mod. And I just wanted to dedicate today's episode to you lot for being so positive and so kind about the revival of the channel. Like, those kind messages that you write, I see them. I read every single one of them. I don't get the chance to reply to all of them. But genuinely, it's really nice. And I've really loved returning to the channel. And it's you lot that's made it so fun. And I'm just grateful that I've taken a break and I've come back and people are still around and they want to watch. Like, as a creator, it just means the world to me. And I don't know what will happen immediately after this series, but my passion for the channel just as a whole is just been like really brought back to life, and I'm really grateful. So yeah, to you lot, I say thank you. And I hope that you enjoy the rest of the Let's Play, because it is going to be fun. Yeah, I'm once again just super grateful. I really appreciate it. You know, by YouTube standards, this channel should be long dead. It should be. But it really is because you lot come to the video and I don't know, you stick around. So I'm grateful. Thank you so much. Right. I'm going to jump cut this fight. I know it sounds bad, but well, it's just because the fight was quite long before, and if we're going to do multiple fights today, I'll bring it back at the right time, though. Don't worry. So we're just over halfway through the fight, and as you can see, my health is not looking ideal. Now, I'm actually going to say that a big chunk of that is because I just wasn't moving very well. So it's been doing the boulder trick a little bit more often during this refight. I think it's maybe just down to how you move. Like, it adapts to like, oh, are you standing still for too long? But I've had chances to miss it, and I just haven't, like just then. That's my fault. But let's be real here. Oh, look at that. Give me a little thumbs down. That's so cool. I love that. Right, so I think I'm on attempt number 6 now. I am getting better, but I'm making, like, silly mistakes, and I'm not going to do that anymore. That's my goal. I've realized as well, like, paying attention, I know it sounds silly, but looking at the sprite a little bit more actually really does help. Because, for example, you can see when he's going to do that attack, he holds, like, a little blood orb. So, like, I'm like, right, I know how to deal with that. I've also kind of learned what it looks like when he's summoning in the boulders. He just looks evil. He don't look evil, but it's an evil sprite, right? So yeah, I'm getting a little bit better, but we'll see. So we're over halfway through the fight, and I think this is the fight where I found my rhythm. Now, I have been known to cut back too early, to be too bold, to be too cocky, but with this one, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm trying to make sure I'm swapping between weapons regularly, not like it matters, you know, all that much. No. I've turned into a bat. I completely forgot that this was a phase. I remember turning into a bat, but I thought it was like an item. No. Please leave me alone. Do not do that again. All right, I'll be miffed. Okay. So here we go. That was just me in my bat phase. Don't even worry about it. We've all got an awkward phase, right? We've all been there. No, we're a bat once again. I'm not happy with this. Please leave me alone. Why are you turning me into a bat? Stop it. Okay, we need to end this fight quick. Oh, there you go. It's just the horrible boulders. You know what I've done here? I brought it back too early. I knew it. I knew it. I knew I was feeling this fight too much. Gosh. Right, so I've been turned into a bat again. And this time, I'm going to do better. That's my goal. Okay. Start making me a bat. Okay, now we deal damage. And I'm going to really focus on everything. Oh, I know. I've cut back too early. This is what's happened again. I can sense it in me. Okay, so I'm a bat. That's all right. It's fine. We'll survive. Okay, we're going to go under here. He's spawned in minions. Leave me alone. All right, kill the minions. Don't let them live. Oh, gosh. Oh, it's taking too much health off me. I really want to flip to my weapon that improves life regen, but I'm too scared. Oh, God, this phase, it just keeps happening. Okay, this pop-up here. It'll be fine. Okay, I mean, every second's a second closer to healing, right? Oh, gosh. This is terrible. Do you know what? I'm so nervous because I'm like... I feel like I'm just going to... 1 second, sorry. Okay, I'm a bat. I'm too scared to talk. Now, I feel like because there's so much going on, I'm just getting overwhelmed and I'm gonna take damage to something stupid. Like the phase where it drops down, that one. Like I'm afraid I'm just gonna like die to that. Just because I'm overwhelmed. No, it's boulder one. Get out of the way of the boulders. Okay, we're doing all right for health for now. But remember, oh, we're a bat. I don't like the, well, I love it. This thorium fight might just be the best one in the whole mod, actually. I'm going to say it. I think it's actually legitimately sick. Okay, this fight would have gone better if I'd have aimed. There we go. It's done. It's done. And I'm very proud of us. I am. Look at the gore on that. Gosh, right. So, relic. Beautiful. Beautiful. I like it. I like it. Bag. Boom. So what do we get? We got the Guano Gunner. Vampire's Catalyst. So this lets you transform into a bat. We've also got Dracula's Fangs. Oh, so sick. Right, so this boss log is from Boss Checklist. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, let's have a little look then and see what we missed out on. So there's the Blood Sausage. Summons a lazy bat to follow you around. This is the Master Mode drop. We still need to get the... Is it Queen Jellyfish? We need to get the Queen Jellyfish one. There's a summoning weapon, a healer weapon, a bard weapon, a yo-yo, and a mask. So I think tomorrow then, this is probably what we'll try and gather. But that was so fun. I really enjoyed that. That was a good episode. Queen Bee as well tomorrow, and Skeletron, because we'll knock both of these out in a one-er. And then Deerclops as well. There's still so much to do and to see. Like, I'm not used to this. It usually feels like in a mod, the pre-hard mode stuff is really quick. But we've still got Queen Bee, Skeletron, Deerclops, Granite, Buried, Star Scouter, all before the Wall of Flesh. Like, what? It's so much content. Right, thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.